Hello family and friends, welcome to Wistful Vistas, the Cooper Manson beautiful suburban San Diego, California. Those of you who have followed me and seen a few of my videos know that I like to experiment with the items that I use for my GoPros and for my vlog, which I do mainly on motorcycle, mainly while riding a motorcycle. And you may have seen in the past where I experimented with some gimbals. This is a new gimbal. This comes from a company called Noire Matter, Black Matter, get it? Kind of sinister, kind of fun, kind of a fun company name. Via Singapore, Shanghai Air Freight Center. And I purchased this via Indiegogo. Indiegogo is a crowdfunding site, and I've purchased a few things via that site, and it's fun. It's fun to watch them be developed and ultimately delivered. Not all work, not all are great, but I've actually had some useful devices come from it. So let's open up the box, this being the official unboxing of the Quark stabilizer from Noire Matter. Nice little cardboard box, well fit in there. Plastic bag within the cardboard box. Should be well protected. Quark stabilizer. Box includes 2 knob screws, buckle mount, 3M sticky mount. Designed in California, love those surfer dudes, by Noire Matter. You can go online and find them at www.noirematter.com if you're interested. Nice, cool, contemporary looking box. Let's open it up, see what we've got in here. Let's go, why don't we go left to right? Quark, let's get started. Instruction manual, as per usual in today's world, not very large, not very detailed. I imagine we'll get more online. But it's the camera mount, stabilization mode, ways to stabilize that gimbal, capture. This also works as a time-lapse or auto-rotating type of support. Maintenance items, how to keep your Quark gimbal operating right. Sticker, love that sticker. That should look nice on something. Noire Matter, that'll make people wonder, what in the world is that all about? Important product and safety instructions. We do go overboard on those in the USA. Read these instructions, keep these instructions, heed all warnings, follow all instructions. Do not use Quark stabilizer for underwater activities and clean only with a dry cloth. All servicing to qualified personnel. Those sort of seem self-evident, but you gotta wonder. All right, what's in the box? Aha, the stabilizer. And I'm going to assume that it sets up like this. It is nice and compact. It looks very well designed. So first impressions, I know it's dark, but first impressions are actually rather good of this. First impressions, as I mentioned, are rather good. Nice compact design. Looks reasonably well constructed. Feels solid. This might be useful in a motorcycle setting. We have the 2 knobs that they discussed. We've got the sticky mount. Really, you can't have too many of those. And we have a charging cable. A little charging cable for the Quark. And that's it. Looks rather simple. Looks very interesting. This is the charge port, one would think. Yes, it is. And this is the on-off switch. I wonder if there's any charge in this at all. As stated, I wonder if there's any charge in this at all. Let's give it a try, shall we? I'm going to press that start button. See what happens here. And of course, not much. Nope. no charge present. The only thing I might say about the Quark as first opened is that the charge cable is a trifle short. I know they're walking a fine line there, and in fact I've complained about charging cables being too long, but a trifle short. Just depends on your garage and your setup as to whether that will work out. But first impressions are good. I wonder what it's going to operate like. Let's find out when we take it out on a motorcycle ride. So for whatever reason, in that last little clip, I had great sound recording, and going forward, when I had plugged it in and gave it time to charge, there was no sound that got into the camera. So perhaps a connector got loose or something of that nature. But here I am. The Quark has been charged up, and I'm pointing at the manual and showing the various modes that you go through. I do have a camera mounted on the Quark, which is a GoPro 4. It will take any GoPro standard mount, and you can still see the unit is quite compact. As mentioned earlier, it acts as a stabilizer, as a time-lapse photography. We're going to start it up right now, and you can tell that, whoops, you've got to hold on to it to stop it. But there it is. We have power, and it is working quite well at keeping that camera in a steady position. Now, there are ways that you can set that around the 360-degree gimbal set point, and that is you grab it, put it in a position, and hold it there for a few seconds. I'm turning it back to front here to kind of give you an idea of the size of it, how it operates. And yes, it does. It's very steady. It's quiet, too. A lot of these gimbals make some kind of background electronic buzz. This one doesn't. I'm impressed, quite actually, with the construction and the pieces. Here I go. I set it at that position, hold it for a few seconds, you get a beep, and that position is now the reference point for the Quark stabilizer to hold. I'm setting it back now to be in line with the major holder. Oops, lost it again. You've got to hold that end of it. And it holds that for a minute, then it beeps, and it says, okay, that's my new reference point, and I'll keep that and stabilize the camera in that view. And I would say, other than perhaps when you've got the camera mounted upside down for some reason, 95% of the time you're going to be keeping it in that reference level. That is, with the mount matched with the bottom of the camera mount as well. But you can see it moving. I don't detect any jerkiness in the stabilization as it's going back and forth. It seems to be quite steady, and as I mentioned earlier, also very solidly constructed. So it's compact. I think this could actually go on the chin bar of your helmet and work. So you'd have stabilization in one plane. Turning it off, you push the button for 2 seconds and it's off. So first impression is nice. Let's take it for a ride.